You know that 60 to 70% of hair that has been lost or damaged happens in the process of washing the hair. Yes. So stop the wash, watch this video before your next hair wash routine. So are you making these mistakes? Sometimes we all do. We make the mistake every time we wash our hair. We might be using every right product. We have the right shampoo, the right conditioner, the right mask, but if the process is wrong, then everything goes down the drain. So there are some washing habits that are damaging your hair. That is what we'll discuss today. Hello, you're welcome to Astera Beauty. My name is Maris, and if this is your first time joining in, you are so welcome. So in today's video, we'll discuss certain habits, certain things that we do in our washing routine and that are actually damaging your hair. We'll break down the common hair washing mistakes and what you should be doing instead. So take your popcorn or your coffee and let's dive into this. In the process of discussing this, we will discuss the mistake that has been made, some things that we do in our wash routine, and the proper way of doing this. So the first mistake, the first thing we do is the water, using very hot water, using steamy hot water. You can relate to this. We love very warm water, hot water, and that is not so bad. But if we're in the habit of using very hot water, or we have prolonged usage, we stay in the bath on our hair for a very long time, with our hair for a very long time, what happens is that hot water strips your hair of your natural oils, and this leaves your hair dry and frizzy, and dry hair generally are prone to breakage, and we don't want that to happen. How can we fix this? Use lukewarm water to clean your hair. It is necessary. And when you do that, those kind of water can help to close the hair cuticle, making your hair smoother and less prone to frizz. Number two, scrubbing too hard. A lot of times we really want our hair to be clean. That is very good and commendable. But when we go about washing our hair with our fingers and scrubbing, washing it very well, very hard, aggressive scrubbing can irritate the scalp and cause unnecessary shedding. It's just like this. It's like you literally taking your fingers and scrubbing your skin. Our scalp is part of our skin. And so when you scrub with your fingertips, with your fingernails, you're actually scrubbing your skin. So imagine you taking your fingers and scrubbing your skin. How does it feel? It's painful, it's irritating, it causes scratches, isn't it? That is the same thing we do to our scalp whenever we aggressively scrub the scalp. And what can we do instead? Instead of using our fingernails, it is encouraged to use your fingertips, this part of your palm, this part. You use it to wash the hair, and slightly gentle. You do in out, especially in a circular motion like this. In out, in out. We'll discuss more toward the end when discussing the proper way to wash your hair. Another mistake is not detangling before washing. If you jump straight into washing without detangling, your hair is calling for an invitation for breakage. Wet hair is weaker and more fragile. That's the fact. And so what detangling does is that it reduces the clumps. It opens up the hair like this before you wash. So it is necessary to detangle your hair. Comb it with a wide comb, and depending on the texture of the hair, um, you have type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Depending on the texture of the hair, you could use a wide comb, you could use a brush, you could use any brush that you feel is comfortable for you and that works properly can be utilized for this process. Just detangle your hair. Last mistake we make is washing too often. Sometimes we want our hair to always have that clean look, and so we wash our hair sometimes every day, every 2 days. Now, this is what overwashing or washing too often can do. When we overwash, it can strip our hair of natural moisture. It's like you continuously washing out the oil. There are some oil that are very good for the hair, and there are some that are that's what we call the dirt part. So when we scrub our hair on a daily basis or wash too often, depending on the texture of your hair, because different hair texture, there are supposed to be times for it. Thicker hair and thin hair, they should have different times for washing. So if we do that, we wash our hair too often, it can cause scalp irritation, it can cause hair loss. So let's go into washing the hair. And in the process of washing the hair, we'll discuss some things that many do. Sometimes when we want to wash our hair, we take the shampoo and pour it on our hands and do like this before we rub on our hair. What is simply done is like you trying to wash your dishes and you apply the whatever soap you're using on your pan first before washing the dish. You've already started washing your hands. What you succeeded in doing is to use some of the soap to wash your hand. What is the correct way to wash our hair? We do the split method. We'll split the shampoo and we'll also split the hair. Let's go into a little bit of science in washing hair. Now, do you know that oil is not produced on your hair but produced on the scalp? The oil that is produced in the scalp can, when there's much, it's what we are washing away. So the correct way is the split method. The roots, the mid, depending on the length of your hair, and the ends or the tip of the hair. So we are splitting it into three: the roots, the mid, and the tip. Root, mid, tip, or root, mid, end. What we'll do is to apply the shampoo correctly. We apply it, we pour it in our hands, then we'll take it, instead of rubbing our hands, no, we'll take the shampoo and we apply it to 3 parts of our hair. The crown is the most dirtiest part of the hair. After the crown, then the top of your hair before the sides. So you're going to take the shampoo like this, apply it to the crown. After the crown, you take some, apply it to the topmost part, and you apply the rest to the side. And as you do that, remember we are applying the shampoo to the scalp, not the hair. The scalp is where the dirt is. The dirt that is here, the oil that is on the hair is not so much. So the remaining part of the shampoo would be extended down as you wash. So remember we said the crown, the top, and the sides. So we apply all of that, then gently massage the hair. So we do circular motion, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and that is that for shampoo. So the shampoo goes to the root of the hair, not the hair itself. Because if we apply shampoo to the hair, will deprive the hair of its oil. It will result to dryness of the hair. Let's go to conditioner. Conditioner do not go to the upper zone or the roots because they are supposed to soften and detangle the hair. Conditioner is for detangling of the hair. So it should go to the hair, not the roots. So when we carry our conditioner, of course, you want to blend it a little bit and apply it on the hair, mid down. And it is also necessary to be generous with your conditioner. How do you know if your conditioner is sufficient? You take your hand and stroke it down the tip of the hair. When you can move freely to the base of the hair, then you know your conditioner is sufficient. If you cannot, you can apply the more conditioner to the hair. So depending on the length of your hair. If your hair is shorter, of course you use less conditioner. If your hair is longer, you will need more conditioner. And if your hair is thicker, of course you will need more conditioner. In applying conditioner, it is worthy to say that we need to allow time to pass, like 2 to 3 minutes minimum, depending on some conditioners. 2 to 3 minutes before we start brushing and rinsing. So we apply the conditioner, and when we are applying the conditioner, we apply it all over the hair. What do I mean? Not just the place where our hand can reach. Go to the back and apply all over the hair. And when you do this, your hair will be happy. Sometimes it is necessary to also use a mask, but when using mask, you skip conditioner. Conditioner and the mask do not go together. It's just like eating peanut butter and peanuts. They are the same thing. That is what should be done. Mask or conditioner. Whenever you are using mask, you skip the conditioner because the mask contains some things that would also soften the hair. So you can use your mask depending on the texture of your hair at least once in a month if you are used to using masks. But for some persons, they just keep mask usage. Then after washing the hair, the next thing is to try to style it as soon as possible. Dry the hair a little bit and apply oil. Ensure that oil is applied to the middle of the hair and the ends. That is how moisture escapes from the hair. So you could apply leave-in conditioner and oil at the end of each wash. If you do this, I'm very sure that your hair will be looking luxurious as it can feel. Now that you know what not to do, which of these mistakes have you been making? Be honest. Drop a comment below and let us know if this video has been helpful. Thank you very much. If you're not subscribed at this point, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if it was useful to you. Thank you very much. Let's care for our hair.